Hey guys, it's Jan, Not a Real Farm. So just taking a look at the garden this morning. It is amazing. Now I've heard some rumors that we only have about 35 days left before our frost is actually expected here. So I've really got to get my butt in gear here and make sure that I've got everything harvested that I want. Our peppers are doing amazing. But we also have a mini blend of peppers that are the little snack peppers that I haven't taken a look and seen what they're all about here for, I don't know, probably a week or so. Look at my squash. Oh my goodness. My squash down here. Take a look at that. Oh, look at the mini peppers. Oh my goodness. This is my mini pepper blend, you guys. There's oranges, there's reds over here in the back. We've got yellows. It's just a sea of color in here, and I think there's even a chocolate. Look at that. I mean, there's peppers in here everywhere. So what we've been doing with these is we've been taking the seed and we've been saving these. These are really great little snack peppers. They're sweet bells, they're not hot. So you can toss them in your lunch and away you go. Actually, one of the things that we've been doing at home is slicing off the tops and then filling them with hummus. Those make a really great snack. So we'll be picking some of those today, definitely, for sure. I'm just gonna swing around and take a look at some of my other bell peppers. Check this out. Look at that pepper in there. This is one of my other Kings of the North. Check out the size of this pepper. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, the pepper is bigger than my hand. That is amazing. So we've been putting our Kings of the North seeds up as well, but that is a beautiful, beautiful red pepper. I love it. And since I'm making pizza today, that's exactly where this pepper is going. Okay, let's pick some of these off here. These are just tiny little guys. They make such great snacks. What's great about these is it's a blend, so you never know what you're gonna get, which is sort of a surprise. So you could have a red pepper, a brown pepper, the chocolate brown here, or you could have a yellow pepper, or you can have a mixture. So it's actually really cool to have it as a blend. You get all these different colors like this. Oops. It actually just makes for a wonderful looking salad or whatever you're making for the day. Look at the size of the basil. I've got to actually start harvesting this now. It's spaghetti sauce time, guys. It's time to get my butt in gear. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, check out the Hungarian hot wax. These are my hot wax peppers. I think I showed this on the video the last time, but for whatever reason, these Hungarian hot peppers have gone crazy. They are one of the biggest Hungarian hot wax peppers that I've ever picked. Amazing. And I thought they were a banana pepper, like I said, until I bit into them. Look at the size of these. Look at this. That is amazing for a hot wax pepper. Wow. And down in here, we've got some sweet red bell peppers. I'm just going to reach down here and pick out some. If I can get in there. There we go. Check out the red bell pepper. This is just a regular sweet bell pepper. But my goodness, they are really great. It actually looks like they're from the grocery store, doesn't it? Hey guys, it's Jan. Look what's on my head. So this morning it is 50 degrees Fahrenheit out. I'm in my fall jacket and toque. Yesterday when I was recording the video for you, it was in the 70s. So I was harvesting all the peppers and all of the, basically all the vegetables that I needed so that I could collect my seed and make some chili sauce. But this morning I'm in a toque and a fall jacket. So I just wanted to sort of do the video over 2 days so you could see exactly the temperature extremes that we're dealing with here. One day it's 70, the next day it's 50. And I've had it go down even less than 50. We've actually gotten down to about 44. So it's time to actually close off the back 40 greenhouse and just focus on the front greenhouse and the front garden. Because let's just face it, in these kind of temperatures, outside, you're just not going to get any more tomatoes or any plants really producing that you planted over the summer. and maybe plant a little fall garden out here. I'm not sure yet. We're actually scheduled, from what I can see when you look ahead on the forecasts on some of the maps, to have frost here the beginning of October this year. The greenhouse will be okay, but everything outside, probably not. Okay guys, so here we are in the greenhouse. Now everything inside the greenhouse is doing fine. I've been collecting seed, especially from my basil and my watermelon that's way up there. We've got one last watermelon up there. The tomatoes went crazy in here this year. I had so many different tomatoes. We were out here harvesting every single day. And as a matter of fact, I still actually have a whole bunch of tomatoes in here all the way along this one garden bed in the middle. So the sesame is finally starting to dry down. It starts at the bottom first. So that is good. So we'll be having sesame seed in the Etsy store. But as you can see, we still have some tomatoes left in here. And of course, we've got our King of the North bell peppers, which these will definitely mature before the end of the season. Hot peppers, tomatoes still. Let's go back here so you can see. Tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. We've still got lots of bell peppers in here. These guys are still maturing, you can see. I think I have Italian peppers that are ready this morning. Yeah. So this guy still needs a little bit of time, but this Italian pepper is amazing. So you can see they're just starting to turn red now. I have to stand back so you guys can see this, but my Brandywine tomato, hopefully I can back up far enough, is all the way up through both of my shade cloths, growing up into the ceiling. So that's got to be at least 13 feet so far. And I have been harvesting tomatoes off of them, but they, for some reason in this corner, have gone wild this year. It is something to see. I can't even, you know, I can't reach. So over here, the tomatoes out of the middle garden bed have decided they want to grow up the trellis. But the good part is we're actually done with it. As far as watermelons, I have one sugar baby watermelon left up here. But as you can tell, as soon as your vine shrivels like this, guys, as soon as the vine is dead like this, he's ready. And you look at the stem, if you can see him. I don't know if I can get in there where it's going to concentrate on. There you go. If you look at the stem, it's brown. So it's time to be picked. And then this year, over here, this ended up by being my cherry tomato wall. Like, I had so many cherry tomatoes, and I still do. As a matter of fact, they're going way up the top here. I don't even know what to do with them all. That's why I started preserving them, because unfortunately, tomatoes is one of the things that's going to be impacted this year with inflation. So I decided to preserve them by pickling them. But we've got some other tomatoes here too. We've got our Black Beauties, which are finally starting to show a little red on the bottom, but they are black finally. We've got our yellow cherry tomatoes here. These are so refreshing. I had family over, and every morning I would come out and people were already snacking on the cherry tomatoes. We've got our pink cherry tomatoes up here. And they turn a bubblegum pink, which is so awesome. They're really interesting to look at. And they taste great too. And the other thing that I grew this year, which was really surprisingly good, and I'd never tried them before, was a Roma cherry. Have you ever had Roma cherry tomatoes? Oh my goodness. Not to mention the vine got 13 feet So I still have plenty of these that are ripening, and they make a really great salad tomato as well. I was really impressed with those. The pink cherry tomatoes, we had never tried those before. I grew them, and my husband said they were one of the sweetest cherry tomatoes he's ever tried. So lots of new stuff that we tried this year that we were really impressed with, including the red ruby cherry tomato that I just showed you in the back. Really, really good. And the other one that gave us an abundance of tomatoes, which I was really surprised with, and they're really cool, is the indigo rose. I mean, this thing just cascades with tomatoes. You'll be picking fresh batches of tomatoes every day. It's actually falling to the floor. There's so many tomatoes on it. Look at this. Aren't these awesome? So that was another tomato. This is not a cherry tomato, of course. This is a regular tomato, but boy, did it ever take me by surprise for the taste. But they are, you know, from the standpoint of looking at them, actually really gorgeous. And the other amazing thing that I hadn't tried before was, first of all, I've never tried a ground cherry. So my interest was piqued. I've never grown them before. And I wanted to try something different. You know me. So I got a hold of some ground cherries, but these ones taste like pineapple. When you crack the papers open, first of all, you get a blast of pineapple smell. And then you get this, when you pop it in your mouth, it tastes exactly like canned pineapple. It's super sweet. I had family try this, and they told me I should have grown more. They were so surprised at how great they tasted. So if you've never tried a pineapple ground cherry, awesome. All I can say is they're totally awesome, and you got to give them a try. Okay, so here is our sugar baby watermelon. You can see here that the tip of the vine is pretty much dead, and that's really a good indication that the watermelon is ready. And so what I'd like to do is actually take some time to cut it and just see what it looks like on the inside. Okay, let's see. How do I want to cut this? Okay. Look at that. Perfection. It's the perfect color on the inside. The seeds are brown. And you can also, when they're this color, you can also save them. So, guys, I guess we'll be having watermelon later. Let's see. Look at that. Anybody up for some watermelon? Anyways, guys, I just wanted to show you the update of what's been happening here around Not a Real Farm, and show you that we are in harvesting and seed saving mode. And so it's been super busy here, but we are trying to keep you in the loop, and we are trying to share our successes with you this year. And I just wanted to give a big shout out to everyone who actually is new on the channel. Thanks so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. And thank you to all my loyal subscribers too, who have stuck it out with me through this summer of craziness in terms of weather and growing season. Thank you all so very much. We are trying to get our channel out there to people. So if you do happen to know someone who's not subscribed, send them the link, let them see, and we'll go from there. Thanks a lot, guys, for joining me today. If you have any questions, pop them below. You can also check it out. Our Etsy store is loaded now with seeds, Not a Real Farm at Etsy.com or .etsy.com. And if you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email at notarealfarm@yahoo.com. So, yeah, we're going to be going ahead and harvesting and getting our seeds ready and getting a lot of our stuff out of the cold before, it gets ruined from the cold nights. Thanks so much, guys. See you soon.